Hi guys, this is national bestseller How Come No One Told Me That by Prakash Iyer. Chapter number 5. From here, the book takes a turn to get you better, with the title Getting Better. When was the last time someone told you about something you do wrong? Not about a blunder, but something about the way you behave, or the way you speak, or the way you do things. And more importantly, is there someone in your life whom you can count on to help point out those little flaws and help you set it right? People who get it right in life are constantly working to get better, and they have someone helping them get better. You should too. Find someone who helps you make those minor adjustments that can make you unstoppable. A person who helps you adapt to change. Someone who reminds you that the old version of yourself is getting outdated and becoming a misfit in the changing world. Get a let's make it right partner. The alteration tailor. Looking good never goes out of fashion, which is why you find articles on style and trends not only in the fashion magazines but in business journals too. I remember reading a column where a style guru talked about her 5 tips to help you look your very best. One tip on that stylist list caught my attention, and it was this: get yourself an alteration tailor. Rather unusual advice, I thought. And the more I thought about it, the more sense it seemed to make. And it made me wonder how many of us have an alteration tailor. Do you have one? The stylist's logic was simple. You can buy expensive new clothes. You can fill your wardrobe with trendy fashion statements. But for them to look good on you, you often need to make minor alterations, like adjusting that length a bit or loosening it up a little near the waist. Teeny weeny changes that can make a big difference. An alteration tailor can help turn looking good into looking great. As I thought about all that an alteration tailor can do for us, it struck me that this was a great advice. Not only from a style perspective, but for our lives too. An alteration tailor can help us look good and be the best we can be. What we need in life then are 2 alteration tailors, one for our clothes and another for our lives. We need a friend, a partner, a mentor, or coach who does for our lives what an alteration tailor would do for our clothes. We need someone who can point out those little adjustments we need to make to get better and can help us make those changes that allow us to become the best version of ourselves. Because at the end of the day, looking good is not about having fancy brands or large wardrobes. It's about having comfortable, well-fitting clothes that make us feel good. And being a good leader is not about having an MBA or being an alumnus of a prestigious school. It's about playing to your strengths and being a good human being. The alteration tailor can be a powerful ally in your life's journey. Here's how. An alteration tailor prepares you for change. We change, our worlds change. What worked yesterday may not work today. That newly acquired extra flab around the waist might mean that you need to loosen up the shirt a bit. Just promoted to be a team leader, it might mean allowing your people to make mistakes and learn, and not doing their jobs for them. An alteration tailor helps ensure you are not force-fitting outdated models. The reassuring presence of an alteration tailor on your side can help you embrace change. An alteration tailor also tells you the value of paying attention to details and making sure you get it right. That's a terrific leadership trait. You might have a well-fitting blazer, but if one of those buttons on the cuff is missing, it won't feel right wearing it. That little flaw, that missing button, needs fixing. It's not about whether anyone else will notice the missing button. You will. An alteration tailor can help fix that. We all have new unused clothes in our wardrobes, something that we picked up in a moment of temptation only to discover it didn't fit too well. The alteration tailor helps you make the most of what you already have. Instead of letting it lie there, he makes it wearable. so you don't need to worry about adding to your wardrobe. That unused shirt is a good metaphor for our lives. We have got all it takes to succeed. We have unused strength. We need to learn to use them. What we need is someone who can tweak our traits a little and tell us where we are going wrong and help us get it right. Don't worry about acquiring new skills. Focus instead on putting your strengths to better, fuller use. You don't need one more qualification or one more EV League training program. What you need is someone who points to say, what you need is someone What you need is someone who points to say your short temper and help you fix it, or nudges you to let go of your difference and become more assertive, or reminds you to look for and appreciate the good in other people, helping you become a better player. Small alterations which can potentially lead to big impact. The alteration tailor can also help us discover the keys to better relationships, to more enduring relationships. A difference of opinion doesn't have to mean the end of a friendship. A temporary performance issue at work does not mean you need to change job. An alteration tailor helps ensure you don't throw away a pair of trousers because a button has gone missing. Minor hiccups can be and must be fixed. Many of us complain that there are no alteration tailors. We seldom hear about them. Truth is, they exist. They're just a bit harder to find. Look for them, and you are certain to find out. Usually, very close to you. You only need to look, seek, and you shall find. Do yourself a favor. Go find yourself 2 alteration tailors today. One for your clothes and the one for your life. You deserve it. Become the best you can be. Moral of the story: an alteration tailor can help us look good and be the best we can be. What we need in life then are 2 alteration tailors, one for our clothes and another for our lives. We need a friend, partner, mentor, or coach who does for our lives what an alteration tailor would do for our clothes. We need someone who can point out those little adjustments we need to make to get better and help us make those changes that allow us to become the best version of ourselves. This was chapter number 5. See you in chapter 6.